Hello, and welcome to my nerdy little corner of the internet. Today, we are going to be doing a Dominaria draft from Magic the Gathering. So, for those who don't know, I've been playing Magic the Gathering for like 8 years now, and I've been streaming it periodically, but I think this is a better format for what I do, for my kind of enjoyment, and my way to share it to you, and my love for the game to you. So, let's get started. Alright, so we're starting off with Zur, Eternal Schemer. He is not good in Limited here. Our uncommons are kind of bad as well. We do have Phyrexian Espionage and Keldon Strike Team. Both of these are very good commons. Phyrexian Espionage works well in the Domain deck and more the control, while the Keldon Strike Team works more for aggro. I think we're going to start with the Keldon Strike Team. Okay. Ooh, another bad rare. We're going to go on the more aggro side, so let's get another Keldon Strike Team.
Now there are two of them.
And I think going with the Keldon Strike Team, the aggro route is the better option here, because we got an Argivian Cavalier. Light Pile is good for the Defender deck, but it's not good in our deck. Again, Phyrexian Espionage is good, but we've kind of divided ourselves to the aggro deck for now. Okay, Runic Shot is pretty good here. We could start getting into blue a little bit. Molten Monstrosity is okay, but it's not what we're looking for. Artillery Blast is a pretty good removal spell, but I think we're going to go with the Runic Shot here. Work on that white-red aggro deck. Okay. So blue looks to be pretty open here, so let's go into the blue with Tula Kinrud. Okay, so people are really passing up on the Phyrexian Espionage. So I think we're going to start moving over to a Esper, which is white, blue, black, spells, flyers list. Because that looks pretty open based on pack 6. We have all that stuff available. Here we'll take a Heroic Charge. It's a nice finisher. And actually, we could still play the Keldon Strike Team and play a white-blue red aggro deck to an extent. Not quite aggro, but more of like a spells aggro, where we just put a lot of pressure on the opponent. We're going to take the Samite Herbalist here, because it's a good low curve. Although Flowstone Infusion is good removal, we do need some cheaper creatures to flatten out that curve. Okay, so this pack, not that great. We're just going to take the Faith Bonder. Again, not that great, but we'll take the Flowstone Goblin. The blue really dried up, so I'm thinking someone on our right also saw that blue was open. So we're going to go back to our white-red game plan. Okay. Second pack, we got a better uncommon here with Prayer Binding. It's one of the best uncommons in the set. If we want to kind of force our way into blue, we could take the Talus Lookout. But Prayer Binding is in our colors and is a good removal. If Prayer Binding wasn't here, I'd probably take either the Talus Lookout or the Sprouting Goblin, maybe. But Prayer Binding was in here, so that's the right pick. I want to get a 1-drop here. Hopefully. That's kind of my goal for this second pack, is to get a 1-drop and get some cheaper creatures. Because the goal is to curve out so we get a 1-drop, 2-drop, and then, aha, here we go. We got our 1-drop. Thing is, we got a lot of other good stuff in here too. And I think the Phoenix chick might rotate. But what we're going to do here is we're going to get the Flowstone Infusion, because it's really good early removal. Then Miria's Outrider is a good top-end creature. It's a 4/4 with reach, so it can slow down the game and help us survive if we don't manage to kill them in time. And it deals a little bit of extra damage at the end. Okay. Here we'll take the Viashino Branch Rider. We probably won't be able to do the green, but we might actually we could splash for the green. But what we need is just a early on rusher. So we got a good aggro deck coming in here. Oh, and we got Byard. So this guy is going to be really good, especially if we keep the Vanquisher's Axe in here. Because now he's just going to generate 1/1 creature tokens at the end of our turn. We just need to make sure that we have enough power buffing or toughness buffing spells. Not much here. We'll take the Multi-Monstrosity. It's an alright top curve. We'll take the removal here. Argivian Cavalier and Heroic Charge have rotated. White-red is ours for the taking, man. It's ours. It belongs to me. To me. Okay. So that means that I'm gonna let that go around, and we're gonna take the Citizen's Arrest. Oh my goodness! How many soldiers do I have? I actually don't have that many soldiers. So I think I'm gonna take Tori here. Yeah, let's take Tori. Oh my goodness. Resolute Reinforcements. We can do Hero's Heirloom. Let's go with Resolute Reinforcements here. Oh man, this is turning out to be a great deck. Giant's Fire NATO. For that destroying of the big boys. Oh goodness, we have like a wonderful combination of good removal, excellent aggressive creatures. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Guardian of Dominaria on pick 5.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
This is good. This is either going to be one of the best decks I've ever built, or it's going to burn down. Oh, it's going to be so good. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so fun to play. I gotta start picking out things. So let's take out the Goblin Picker. The Faith Bonder. Okay. We want to have some pump spells in here from Baird. Or Baird. Vanquisher's Axe isn't good enough, despite Baird being in there. Baird? Bard? Baird? Baird? The third one is a little bit too much. So we'll take the Destroy Evil and replace Artillery Blast. Told ya. Told you he'd rotate around. Told you. Let's take out the Runic Shot. We don't really need it that much. We have the proper removal for the big things that will slow us down. We have Some nice pump spells, some enlisters that can trigger Baird. I really like this a lot. This is a really good deck, and I like it very much, and it's going to be awesome. So let's see how it goes. So I decided to do a voiceover for this because my reactions to the game itself were kind of okay. But like I kind of get into the zone while I'm gaming. So right now they are the big time aggressor. I decided to speed this up because I don't want the video to go on forever. So they got 2 Phoenix Chicks out, and then they bring out the Faith Bonder. I'm essentially just setting up my board because I see that I have a Myriad Desert Rider in hand and a Jai's Fire NATO, so I can kind of stall the board and then start building up mine so I get an advantage here. But they got a Charismatic Vanguard, so I kind of have to be careful with that. I've decided to trade with the Phoenix Chick. I don't know why I thought I could do that, because they could just bring him back, but that's what I decided to do there. I'm trying to bait a trade there. I'm also wanting to scry and gain some life, but they don't fall for it. So I put out the Outrider so I could just stall the board completely. And they're thinking. They're thinking. They're thinking. They're thinking.
Do something! Anything!
And then they kill my Outrider. So then they go all out again at me. Bring back the Phoenix Chick. I decided to wipe their board a little bit, and then I'm still trying to just find something that can win me this game while slowly gaining life with the Semi-Herbalist. Because I know that they're going to be dinging me for 2 with that Phoenix Chick. So they don't swing for 3, which kind of throws me off for a second. And then I realized, oh wait, he could just pump that up. And so I kind of did a bad trade there. So now I'm deciding between removal, which I do, and the strike team to build up defenses. Trying to gain that life, trying to find something. I should have kept that land there, because then I could have heroic charged sooner. But I needed that Keldon strike team out, so I needed to survive, hoping that they didn't get anything in their hand that could pump that Phoenix Chick to kill me. I'm confused on what they had in their hand, but this worked out well for me, I think, because like we're whittling it down, and we got the heroic charge next turn, and we got him. We swing all in. We got second heroic charge if this first one doesn't take care of it. They're choosing blockers. Doesn't matter. Heroic charge. Win. Good game. On to the next one. So this match I decided to mulligan because I wasn't able to play any cards super early. And I kept that real quick so we can do a Bard straight into Argivian Cavalier, which when enlisted is able to trigger Bard, so it's going to work out very well if they don't have any big removal. And they play a Snare Spinner, that's not removal, so let's set up that board, set up that strong combination, and let's see what they play. We also have Citizen's Arrest. If they don't play anything, we can get that Snare Spinner out of the way and deal 5 damage. They don't play anything, so we will get rid of that Snare Spinner. Enlist in and attack for 5, taking them down to 15. Yep, and then we get that extra soldier from Baird. So good. They put down a Defiler of Flesh. I'm going to threaten, or at least offer a trade with him, which is what you should do. You should take that trade, but he doesn't. Play the Outrider, so now I can block with the Defiler of Flesh well, get another soldier. He puts out an Elfhane Worm. I think I got him, but then when I drew that, I knew I definitely had him. Well, I'm doing the math real quick. Play the strike team, give everything haste. Do the math again, make sure I didn't mess up. And swing in, that's game. So this one, I got the Guardian of New Benalia out and a Keldon Strike team in hand. This is going to be a good, fast, aggressive match, it looks like. Got a Blade Wing Mystic, take that out quickly with the Infusion. Put out the Guardian, see if they can put up a blocker. Of course, thank them for their compliment. Of course, they can't, so I bop them. Play Cavalier so I can enlist it next turn. Again, they don't have anything. So they're playing a control deck, it looks like, but I got underneath them. Enlist, scry 2. Got a removal spell, keep that on top, and a land for the kicked Keldon Strike team. Put down a Coalition War Brute. So we still have those enlisting abilities in case they take out the Guardian for some reason, or somehow. Again, they don't play anything. So we're going to enter attacks. And then they stall for time and kick it. So they freeze down my 2 enlisters. Then they play a Frostfist Strider to stun my Mesa Cavalier. And here's the cool thing. So I got the Join Forces here that will untap. But since I had a stun counter, it removes the stun counter instead. So what I did was I basically countered their stall for time there. And now with the Citizen's Arrest, I'm able to target the Frostfist Strider and take out any blockers in the way. And now I'm able to enlist and swing in again for 5. Get the Scry from Guardian New Benalia. Find Argivian Cavalier, put down the bottom. And Baird, because I got 2 enlisters already. And I am very much and very well set up. Unless they play a board wipe here, which they don't. And with the Keldon Strike team, I have them on the ropes, and I think I have them beat. Check the math again real quick. And good game. They would show a strength of the coalition. Just to show what they had. Did I keep this? I better not have kept this. I don't remember. Did I keep this? Why did I keep this? Oh, luckily I drew that Baird. Okay, Semite Herbalist. Okay, I play... okay. I should have smashed to death there, just so they don't get that little advantage. Because I noticed they were playing white-blue. I should have kept them from gaining advantages. Anointed Peacekeeper is so annoying. He targets my Citizen's Arrest, so it costs 5 now. I think I tried to, like, trick them with the trade, but, like, didn't quite work out. Played the Keldon Strike team for some reason. I don't know what was up with me in this game. Citizen's Arrest, my Keldon Strike team, hit me down by 5. This time I think I play the War Brute, so that way I can block, right? Okay, try to threaten the... try to cheese the trade again, I think. Okay, then I play the War Brute. So now I got the board stabilized. They got Soaring Drake in the air. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I am not the aggressor in this matchup. I think I was just desperately looking for a second white source. They count Essence Scatter that was rough. And I don't know why I decided to do that so late. I should have just gone for the 1-for-1 trade on that, because I was hoping that they could play another X1, but that didn't happen. And so now with this, I am absolutely terribly behind, trying to offer a trade for the Tolarian Terror. Doesn't work out, so I tried to Citizen's Arrest. I Citizen's Arrest the Peacekeeper. I should have done the Drake, because the Drake's a flyer. I put up chump blockers. Oh wait, I swung in and went. So this is a good opening hand. We got Baird and Tori in there. So we're playing against a white deck. Plays the knight, so I can't swing in or offer trades. Attacks in, I can't really block it or anything like that, so I just let it go. Banal Sleeper makes us both sacrifice a creature. I play Tori. He swings in, I can't block it again, or else he'll pump it. And then makes us each sacrifice a creature again. Man, Banal Sleeper's good. Pass the turn. Swings in. I pair of healing that sucker. Because it's so annoying. What does he do? He's playing as per control. Plays Soul Tender. Mills 3. Playing Argivian Cavalier. Offer up trades. Or threaten trades. Charismatic Vanguard and Coral Colony. As soon as I see Coral Colony, I'm like, oh, okay, we need to keep an eye out for the Shepherd. Speak of the devil, and the chaplain appears. And the thing that sucks about the freaking chaplain is that it doesn't feel good trying to destroy it with Jaya's Tornado. And it's not strong enough to be destroyed by Destroy Evil. So you're kind of in that mid spot. The Wingmantle Chaplain is just way too good. But I do have a heroic charge. So I Fire Tornado the Vanguard, which was a poor decision. And I keep Join Forces on top, which is also a bad decision, because he just mills it. Swing in for 2 in the air. Swing in with everything. Goes for some blocks. Debating whether or not to use the chaplain. I used the heroic charge. They destroy that, my strike team. Have them down to 9, so if I can somehow manage to get through with the heroic charge, I win. Trying to look and see what else I have in my deck. I don't really have that much. So I destroy the Coral Colony as he mills me for another 3. Then I swing in. Okay, they don't think I have the second one, so I just play a heroic charge. What do they got? They got a Shield Wall Sentinel. And then where are they going to search up? They're going to search up a second chaplain, and that is most likely the game unless I can find something off of the top of my deck. They're debating whether to attack. I'm trying to figure out what I could possibly have that could get me out of this. They swing in, and I don't find it, and I concede. This is a good hand here. We got the Infusion and Baird and the Cavalier, so we got a pretty good start. We also have some good removal pieces in here. So we'll play the Baird. Ooh, it's super quiet now. Okay, music's playing again. They play the Goblin Picker. We can play the Infusion on that. Open things up, swing for 2. He draws. Doesn't play anything. So he doesn't have any land drops. It's okay, I take advantage and I swing in for 2. And I play the Cavalier. So now the clock is 4 turns. Doesn't play a land and he has to discard. And this is when I just like start feeling really bad. Because I'm like, this is one of the worst ways to win. This is why I'm kind of in the middle when it comes to the resource system with Magic. Because then you have games like this and it's not fun for either of us. But like this is just something that you need to see. So he discards, and then I kill him with the heroic charge. I would say good game, but it really wasn't. So this is a little bit risky. I kept this, and I was needing a red land, and it was on the top, so it's better to be lucky than good in this game. I play the Baird. Splatter Goblin is really annoying against aggro decks because it can trade and then kill an X1. So it can kill one of your soldiers whenever it trades. I am not going to take that trade. So he's going to kill my Baird. I'm going to play the Argivian Cavalier, so I still have board advantage. If we decide to race, I'll win. Mesa Cavalier, gain 2 life. I play my own Mesa Cavalier. So we're still kind of in that, like, stalemate situation. Love Song of Night and Day. So it creates a bird, and then the next turn it puts 2+1/+1 counters divided among 2 creatures. So I'm just going to destroy that right away so they don't get the counters and get that power advantage. I'm also holding Resolute Reinforcements for the end of their turn, because you always play instant speed or flash cards as late as possible in a turn cycle. So they're going to play a Banalish Sleeper that's going to make us both sacrifice a creature, so I decided to play the Resolute Reinforcements and then sacrifice my soldier, and then the Splatter Goblin's going to kill my Cavalier. That's okay, I have Tori. Tori's going to give me such a power and toughness advantage on board, if not taken advantage against. What do you got? Shieldred's Restoration returns the Splatter Goblin to the battlefield. I have Heroic Charge up for the trample. So this is going to be absolutely brutal for them. Give everything +2/+1 and trample until end of turn. Take them all the way down to 8, and I only lose my Tori, which is, yeah, I'll take that deal. And they don't have anything else, so I swing in through. Trade 2 for 2, that's okay. I still have board advantage with Clock. And I draw a Correlation Warbrute, which is going to win me the game. 2 turn clock. They don't play anything, and I have a Prayer Binding. So if they put down a creature that would win, that would keep me from winning, like a Phalanx, I could just get it out of the way and win. Alright, this one's really good too, because we got Guardian of New Benalia and Keldon Strike Team. If I wanted to, I could play the Strike Team on turn 3, give it haste, and then the Guardian can enlist it. But you always kind of want to hold the Strike Team for when you can kick it, because it's just that much better. So they got Crystal Grotto. I'm going to hold up an Infusion. Okay, so they're playing blue. I'm going to play the Guardian of New Benalia here. Get one of the best creatures into play. Okay, they don't play anything there as well, so I'm kind of cautious here as I kind of swing in. Like I said, don't want to play the Strike Team on 3 unless it will definitely win you the game. It's just better to wait for the kick. They still don't play anything, so they're playing blue-red spells. They must have they must have had some removal like Lightning Strike, but that just, it doesn't work well against Guardian of New Benalia because I could just discard a card to grant it indestructible until end turn. So they play Voda-Sea Scavenger, which I think they just drew, otherwise they would have played it. But I kill it immediately. No blockers allowed. So they get to look at the top 2 cards, pick one of them to keep on top. And then my turn, I draw Baird. So I can play Baird. I can then play the Keldon Strike Team to give the entire team haste. And that's just a little bit too much for them. I hope you guys enjoyed this draft. Let me know if you want to see more or if you don't want to see any more. I understand either way. I I have more Lorcana content coming up. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to play the game that I enjoy playing and maybe sharing it with you all. If you want to see more, let me know. If you have any advice, tips on how to improve these videos, also let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.